Alright, peace and love, y'all. Islam. I'm gonna do a quick video real quick, dealing with all of these people who basically is muddying the waters. With this information that we putting out, it's a lot of people who is gonna muddy the waters, right? So, just pertaining to a video that I actually had to, I went and checked out this guy's channel by the name of Dane Calloway. And I want y'all to remember this name, Dane Calloway, alright? So, on the brother page, he's up here talking about nationality, how to nationalize and all of this stuff. But at the same time, right, you slandering the same people that you learn from. So, this behavior is not new. We already know that these people, they get all the information and then use it for the monetary gain. So, with me watching the video, it's just folly, foolishness. See what I'm saying? So, I'm making this video in response to the video he put out slandering, alright, the same Moors who are responsible for the awakening of a bunch of Moors now, especially the ones who come into this knowledge and then stab the people that was giving them that. Stab them right in the back. Sully the name. All that don't work, right? So, Dane Calloway, you are the topic, my brother. This is a response to you, man. And first off, I just want to know, like, before I prove, I just want to know, how can you teach or preach or try to, whatever you thought you was doing, to other natural people, quote unquote, indigenous Aborigines, right? When you know it's Aboriginal, indigenous. You know what I'm saying? So, you done a little studying, but you still not thorough with it. Alright? You taking a little piece, and you running with it. And you playing off of people who don't study. They don't know. So you using emotionalism to sully the waters. Alright? But, I watched the video. So, I'm the right one. So, let's clear up some things. Alright, Dane. And just starting with your first name, Dane. We're going to go into origins. Right? Etymology dictionary on the English language. On the modern English. Right? So, we're going to start with your first name, Dane. Alright? And we're going to go into Dane. Danish. Dangleld. Dane law. Dane derives from Daner. Alright? Danish. Alright? Danegeld was a tribute with Old English geld paid to Danish invaders of England. Dane law derived from or was at least suggested by Old English Dina Lagu. Alright? And that is law of the Danes. Alright? And so forth and so on. Alright? The territory of Danes, Denmark, so forth and so on. So we're just gonna go with your first name is Danish. Alright? Paid was a tribute paid to Danish invaders of England. Danegeld is law of the Danes, alright? So, how could you be teaching national principles to the quote-unquote Aboriginal indigenes of the Americas if your first name, and we didn't get to the last name, your first name has nothing to do with this American continent, North, South, Central America, that you telling people, proclaim your nationality and all of this. Right? Talking about stateless people. when your name. That's what that's what this is about. That's what the name correction is about. All right. So that's your first name. We just say is the modern of where it come from, Dane, but we know it come from Danish or all of that European ancestry. All right, just straight like that. Just keep it real. All right. So that's just Dane. So I look up the Calloway name origin. All right, and it reads as follows. The name Calloway is of Anglo-Saxon origin and came from when a family lived in a small settlement in either Devon or Cornwall. Thus, Calloway is a habitation surname derived from the place named Calloway or Calloway. So, the first name is European. The surname is European. So how could you be teaching about national principles and stateless people when your name proves it all? And before we go into name, because I have it in a previous video, but we're going to bring up some refresher courses. All right. As I also jump into the etymology, I just looked up the etymology of the last name, Callow. All right. Callow. And it says as follows. Callow. Earlier, Callu. Old English, Callu. Featherless, bald. All right. Baldness, to deprive of hair or feathers. All right. Naked. This is out of origins, right? So I cross-reference to another one. And it also says bald, immature, lacking in life experience, shallow or weak-willed. Well, that explains that shallow video, right? That weak-willed video that you slandered the same people that you taught from. How is your slogan, I'm just here to make you think, when Drew Ali said, if I could get you to thinking, you'll free yourself? But you slander the same people? But you know you're going to come up on these people who don't study. You know if you push emotionalism, they're going to attach to the emotionalism. They won't attach to any factual, anything. Even the stuff you're reading, your quotes, the things you want to emphasize on. All comes from that same site, RV Bay publication that you slandering, dude. See, you could fool a lot. Like they say, you could fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time, right? I'm in that number of all of the people. You got some of the people, but I'm in the number of all of the people. All right? So that's just your name, dude. Name. So you talk all this law and all this stuff. Interesting. Very interesting, Dane. So we're going to go back into the law dictionary. Black's Law. All right. Black's Law Dictionary. And we're just going to go over name one more time for all of the people out there who bandwagoning on this fool for slandering the mothers. Slandering for all the studious Moors who out here correcting concepts. All right. We're just going to go to name. All right. The designation. Name, the designation of an individual person or a firm or corporation or other entity. A person's name consists of one or more Christian or given names and one surname or family name. Anglo-Saxon? Dane? Dane is Danish. Calloway is Anglo-Saxon. One or more Christian names. All right. Now let's go on. A person's name consists of one or more Christian or given names and one surname or family name. It is the distinctive characterization in words by which one is known and distinguished from others, and description or abbreviation is not equivalent of a name. See also alias and Christian name. Alright? So we already know you have one, or they say one or more, but you have two. Dane, Calloway. Alright? So we know you have the Christian name. So how are you talking about nationality? First off, what is your nationality? If your name says that your origin comes from over there, how could you be over here talking about nationality? Bro, you know better than the sovereign citizens. The Europeans who like, y'all killing me. Know what I'm saying? Like, you know how hard I work to correct concepts for people like you pushing shit like this? Dane, Calloway. So we're going to go in the Christian name. The baptismal name is distinct from the surname. The name which is given one after his birth or at baptism, or is afterward assumed by him in addition to his family name. Such name may consist of a single letter. So, since we all know you have a Christian name, alright, how could you be teaching national principles? How could you tell these people to proclaim their nationality when you yourself are stateless? Now, I could see if it was, you know, Dane, and then you put your title on there. You could have had Dane Calloway with your title, but you don't. You don't. So, how are you teaching about nationality? But at the same time, you slandering the same people you learn from. At the same time, you pushing emotionalism on these people who don't know no better. They're not about to study because just like how they sit in the pews at church to be told something, they sit in front of your YouTube channel to be told something. When Drew Ali himself says study, 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 you know better than Judah's son. Y'all look him up on YouTube. Another COINTELPRO, right? You learn and study with the best, and then out of nowhere, you just come out telling everybody, that's not right, get with me. You tampering and you sullying the waters of more science for a few extra Federal Reserve notes? Like, that's killing me. We in the position we in right now for Moriscos like you. Who are you working for, Dane? Come on, man. Like, y'all killing me with this. Alright? And since we are talking national principles, the same people that you sullying, you dirtying up their name, you know it's not going to work. We all know it's not going to work because studious Moors know what's up. Right? And the Bible say, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. So the people you got on your bandwagon, they all going to die stateless right along with you. This is not something from me. The Bible say this. The lack of knowledge is what y'all going to perish from. So, if you lacking knowledge about statehood, right? You stateless, and you lacking knowledge about national principles, civic order. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. I read the comments on your video, right? And it seemed like people who don't study can't wait for people like you to make a video. So y'all could both just channel the major energies of incompetence. Like, I read the comments just to see who is incompetent. So, since we dealing with national principles, since we dealing with nationalization, not naturalization, like I saw on your video, you dropping the word national, but you putting up information about naturalization. Those are two different things alone. If you were studious, you would have known that. But you know people not studious, so you could put up anything. You could say anything. Alright? So just real talk. We dealing with national principles. And when you dealing with national principles from the same site that you like to slander, right? They're telling you to correct your name, correct your status, and choose a free national appellation. So, man. But just going on, right? We telling you to choose your appellation. So, with that being said, I'm going to jump into the etymology on appellation. All right? All right? And that's just real. Because, like I say, we working too hard, man. I'm working by myself in the territory I am, correcting fools like you and other fools who done been converted by foolishness out of fools like you mouth. Y'all talking nonsense. Like, when you speak, it just, like, you may sound intelligent. Everybody talking about, oh, Brother Dane, you're so enlightened and all that. When to me and to others, it just reek of incompetence. So we gonna go into appellation, because we already know that Dane Calloway's name is one or more Christian names. Alright? So we go into appellant, appellate, appellation, but then it tells me to see pulse. That goes back to being recognized as a natural person, a flesh and blood human being. Not this corporate fiction that's on paper. You know nationality is the order of the day, so just use the word nationalization, but stay stateless. Like I tell you, these people have burnt dice on their nationality, their birthright, and their inheritance. And they only get further by joining or having other people jump onto that bandwagon. So you can burn dice on your nationality, birthright, and inheritance. The more and more people who come into this, the more and more they will come against or come out against it. That's the point of studying. Because if you're not studious, when these people come out against, like I seen in one video, I knew it was something about that Moorish thing. No, you want to know what it is about that Moorish thing? It means you got to do everything. You changing your life. You changing the shit you in. You standing on your square. Incompetent people they not ready. They not ready for their life. That's why soon as a fool like you come out with some unstudied material, other unstudied fools going, oh, I knew it was something about it. You didn't know nothing about it. You didn't know nothing. So they telling me to see pulse. I know I'm a flesh and blood human being. I know I corrected my appellation. Right? Alright, so we're gonna go to pulse. We're gonna go to pulse real quick. Because this not even about to be no long drawn out. I saw the video, man, and the passion, it's anger because my people perish for lack of knowledge. But my passion is the reason why I'm making this. Right? So if you want to be, you want to be incompetent, alright, just keep that to yourself. right? Because 100+ years, Drew Ali came, and he knew it was fools like you around, and he knew it was people who wanted to know the truth about their nationality and birthrights. But it's Moriscos like you and all these other fools who want to sully the waters. You want to discourage people from stepping into what they should have been from the day they came out of the womb. Birthright. Oh, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, these people coming out the woodworks. So we're going to go in the pulse. All right? Of the heart. Then it has all of the different names or all of the different words, right? That was made off of this, the root word. That's what etymology is. It's the root. All right? So here we got pulsion, pulsator, pushful, pushing, appeal, appellant, appellate, appellation, appellative, appulse, appulsion, all of this, right? Compel, right? But we just dealing with appellation right now, y'all. All right? And it says, Latin, appellere, to address oneself, add or to invoke, to summon. All right? That's what you're doing when you proclaiming or correcting your name and your status and the judicial proclamation. You are refuting the fraud. You are invoking that free national being that you really was. You are summoning. Drew Ali said he trying to teach you to be yourselves. We need to summon who we really are. Just like if you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And they summon the card, and then the card that they've been waiting comes, and they just win the game because they was down on their luck and they thought they was about to lose and all that. Then they get that right summon, and boom, they play it and they win the game, right? We need to summon that flesh and blood human being, because right now we invoked in a corporate artifice, a Dane Calloway. It's not no ill on the back, no titles. Dane Calloway teaching about national principles, like teaching about statelessness. Like, I don't get that. So, like, can somebody please, like, explain to me how do you do that? How do you, from a stateless position, your name is Dane Calloway, slander RVB, but you got the keys and the answers for people to nationalize, but people sending you money through PayPal and all of this? You nationalizing people as a stateless person? No sovereign power. Just like this United States citizen shit. Naturalizing all of these other people. Naturalizing, not nationalizing. Naturalizing people. They don't even have the sovereign power to naturalize someone. When you're studious, you know that. When you're not studious, you think that this is what it is. I'm a U.S. citizen. When you're not studious, you think Dane Calloway is exposing RVB when studious Moors know he only exposing himself. How do you say that? Not because of the dumbass video, the 15-minute video. His name is Dane Calloway. And I'm going to close it out. If you are talking nationalization, why aren't you proclaiming your European, your Anglo-Saxon, your over there nation? Why are you over here on Moroccan territory, Moroccan dominions, the Moorish Empire, North, Central, and South America. Why are you over here talking about nationality when your name alone signifies, designates, denotes that you from over there? Your origins, dude. Drew Ali said some of your own wearing turbans and feathers is going to sell you to slavery. He don't even have no turban or fez. No turban, no fez. Alright? But your actions, you reek of incompetence. Your actions, you reek of the way a Morisco would act, have been acting. Those who were with me today were with me then. Those who are against me today were against me then. Dane Calloway, you are one who was against us then and now. The spirits don't die. And they invoke stateless. Like, all of these people are stateless, y'all. So soon as, even if you jump on a bandwagon, you are literally saying, there go another one of my stateless brothers coming against this Moorish science stuff, this Moorish thing. Right? Like it's a test you take to become a Moor. Right? But like I say, lack of study, you would think it's a test. You would think it's a group. When it's a bloodline. Bloodline. Don't believe the hype. Because most of the people who out here telling you something have not studied enough. I bet you Dane Calloway will not tell you half of these documents and all of the stuff he coming to y'all about. Bro, even listen to what you say. Like, people who study RV Bay know that you stole it from RV Bay. What the, like, I don't understand that. But like I say, and in closing, Dane Calloway, alright, with your Christian name, you could fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. And with that, I'm going to yield the floor saying Islam, y'all. Peace and love.